When you're involved in a journey and a process that artists go through, they constantly always need material. The cost of making art is not an inexpensive proposition. And so they're shelling out money and not getting the return. So I thought, well, what if we showed early works of some very talented artists, which would make it more reasonably priced for the average consumer to buy art. It doesn't have to be the latest and greatest. These are really beautiful works of art. And that's how Artists Unite came about. This year, it's strictly local between Philadelphia, Main Line, New Jersey, and Delaware. Yeah. And we have 52 artists.
Wow.
175 works of art.
Wow. Amazing pieces.
And growing. Because there's art for everyone.
That is true.
Because everybody is an individual, and art is a connection of experiences that the artist had, and you have, and you had. So you're looking at it and you make a connection based on your life. And the artist is also reaching out and displaying their life on the canvas. So the art is very much alive. And it comes to fruition as a birth. Every single piece of art that you see has gone through a process. And people have experienced many things in order for that art to be reflective of how it looks. So it's a very personal thing. It could be color, it could be line, it could be space, it could be mood. There are many, many types of art, the way art is depicted. Yeah, so I was like amazed how the entire community of artists who were participating reached out to find out how they could help. What can they do to bring this all together? So we became a community, and it was as strong as the name Artists Unite. It was like a defiance, like we are going to show our work, and you're going to lead us. Well, I did lead them, and some of them followed, some of them didn't, but they're artists. Can't predict, you know, their action.
Right.
But they were all very generous in spirit and in money by providing food for our guests, and just realizing that it's all part of the same system that the co-op has been created for artists that do not have representation. The biggest difference about who we are, it's the early works, because you're not going to see that in these co-op galleries. It's always the latest work, which is reflective in price point. And the fact that they're talented artists and they really want to show work. They just want to put their work out there and have that opportunity. And it's been very successful for the artists. And we had all the artists here last night. So that was really great. They wore a little name tag that said artist, because you know, in a crowded space, the patrons are there and you can kind of pick them out if you know who the artists are, but they don't know who the artists are.
Right.
And the artists need to connect and should connect with people who are interested in their work or want to know more about what inspired them. What has their process been to arrive at this point? How has their life affected their art. And that's why it's so interesting to see the result on the wall, but it's still just part of the journey. It's all part of the process of making art. It's not a destination, it is a journey.
Thank you.